Good win. I thought we started obviously really good. Giving this team credit since the day they got here, they play very well at home, and I thought that was important. I did think now that once you win, you're fine with having to go through, especially with us right now. I thought it was good that they came back on us. We needed to go through that because lately that's kind of been our bugaboo is. A little bit of a run that we don't counter well. So they didn't have a really big one where it was like 15-0 or something like that. They just kind of chipped away, and then we looked up and it's like close to tied, or maybe did get tied. So I think for us having to handle that, I think was important tonight. Maybe even just get the feel back for how to do that because this team's done that a lot. Sometimes you go through stretches where you forget that. So good win. I thought Leah was pretty special. Huge shots. She was 6 for 9. Really, really productive. We got productivity from a lot of people. Shooting, maybe rebounds, different stuff like that. I thought in a lot of phases we had many that were very good.
After how the last couple of weeks has gone, and some close losses, playing Arkansas, I mean, how nice is it just to get that first quarter out of the way and kind of get back to playing how you want to?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was important when you look at what Jacksonville's capable of after that. So it was great to have the start that we did because I thought they showed what we've seen on film, which is a good basketball team. They're physical, really good attacking players. Just good one-on-one players from a lot of different positions, and so I thought that it was important to start that way because obviously they brought it all the way back and made it tough.
Unless they cut the lead too, I can't remember if it was 6 or 4 and you called the timeout. What was kind of the message in the huddle at that point?
Well, I honestly don't remember. Probably calm down a little bit. I mean, I think we're okay, probably. I thought in the stretch we didn't do great at transition defense. So get back to being hard to score on. You're not always going to have runs where you make every shot, and we've got to counter that stuff with good defense when it's going on. And so trying to just dial back there and maybe just back off a tick on offense. I thought we attacked a couple times without advantage. We want to go. We're playing a little bit faster. I think you saw that tonight. But a couple times we attacked when the numbers didn't say to go.
I mean, somebody as talented in scoring as Ian Battle is. I mean, obviously the whole defensive game plan kind of rotates around a player like that. We saw what she did here last year. How different does that shift when you guys are trying to do defensively?
Yeah, I mean, she hasn't played for a couple games, so we sort of had to prepare for both options. She's pretty special. She's tough to guard. But if you look at how they've played without her, they've been really challenging without her too. So they played well at Florida State. They played well at somewhere else, kind of like that. I can't remember now, but they've been. They've moved away. They've figured out a way to play well even without her, I guess. So you have to be ready for both. You always have to be ready for how teams play. It's always a punch, counter punch kind of thing, and we handled that well.
Leah, for you, what was working for you today? You shot well.
Yeah, no, it just felt good to get back on the winning side alongside with the girls. So proud of them.
Leah, you defended probably 6 or 7 people out there tonight. You're switching, you're stopping everybody. Is that something that you relish? You kind of look forward to being that kind of primary stopper?
I do get a sense of satisfaction, when you're playing some good defense. I think it's more rewarding. So I think a lot of the girls actually stepped up a lot. And there were times where we didn't do what we were supposed to do, but we did make up for it in times of the game. So, yeah.
She's pretty special on both ends of the floor, and she does it every day. She plays hard every day, very fundamentally sound defensively. She's very helpful, very helpful.
That's 2 games in a row now that Liz has got the start. I mean, I know we saw a lot of last year and even this year what she could do in those shorter bursts. I mean, what are you seeing now that she's kind of getting a little more run? I guess fouls kind of shortened that a bit tonight.
Yeah, I mean, she's just played pretty well, and I thought at the time we made the switch that it was probably right for everybody. Banks she's a good player too, and maybe try to get her going a little bit too with something different for her. So I think Liz plays hard. They're so much different, and we just thought it was the right time to do it, and both players have responded exactly how you would want, and we've gotten leadership out of Cheyenne Banks, just dealing with it. She's been great, ready to play. She was big tonight, when Liz got in foul trouble. So that's what you have to have is a team full of capable players, and then they have to settle into their role, and I'm still trying to figure that out a little bit. I think it's great to have as many come back as what we did. But there is this is a different team from the one they were last year, and sometimes it takes a little bit to figure out how does this group go together. It's not the same, so how does this group go together? And I don't have all the answers yet, but I know I like our team. I know I like our team, and we've got a lot of people that can make positive impacts.
I know we talked for 2 years now about Bree's stat lines are always kind of a little wonky, that she's got a hand in just about everything, but I mean, 4 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 6 blocks is maybe the prototypical stat line for something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the most important play of the game was with 4 minutes to go, she shot a 3 on the break that everybody in our locker room wants her to shoot. It did not go in, but she's got to keep shooting that because she is, everybody knows she is better on offense than what we get to see sometimes. She was great at Arkansas. And I thought tonight she adjusted to a super physical game inside. She used her length. She battled on the glass. She had 9 rebounds. She does a lot of things really well. And if you go back and just how she talks and organizes, she's great in the zone. We don't zone much, but we need her in there. She talks people through how we're going to bump and she does, kind of like I said, Leah, she does that every day. She does those little things a lot, but she can do a lot of things that help you win.
Just touch on opening conference play well and kind of building some momentum from that standpoint.
Well, I think this was an important game for us. I mean, we have not felt well about the last 3 games, so we needed to move forward. And then also, our early conference schedule is very difficult. We play less than 48 hours in Louisville, and there's no charter plane coming to pick us up. So that is an early morning walkthrough. That's going to Little Rock, a couple planes, getting off. We've got to practice at Bellarmine, and then you're pretty much going to wake up and play. So that is a difficult turnaround. So I think starting here with the win, got back to doing some things that we want to do. I think that part's important. Now we got to be smart with them. And they got to come out ready to go at Bellarmine. It's good, improved Bellarmine team.
How do you guys feel about coming into conference play this time around? I mean, you're not the underdogs anymore. You guys are the runner-ups last time around. People know what they're expecting from this team.
Yeah, just like Coach said, it's a new team from last year, so we're still trying to figure out, each other's strengths and weaknesses, how we can cater that to our success. But above and beyond, we trust our coaches, we trust all of each other, so I can't wait.